Okay, bonjour. So now we will look at our next packet, 4.2, la liste d'activités au café. So starting with exercice 1, you've got la chasse d'intrus. You know what to do here, but I'll do the first one with you, as always. So you've got une tasse, un plat, un verre, une bouteille. Well, une tasse is a cup, like une tasse de thé. Un verre is a glass, like un verre de vin. Une bouteille is a bottle, but un plat is an order, which is usually going to be food, right? And solid food. So the other three are things that contain liquids. So you'll kind of go through that. Now, I'm already seeing a word that I think has been accidentally removed from your vocab list. Une brasserie, d'accord, is a type of restaurant in France. Like, Applebee's or Denny's would be, well, maybe not. It's basically a bar restaurant, cool. Some a restaurant that serves. I don't know how I want to say this. It's a bar and grill. We'll say that it's a bar and grill. Cool. So that's what une brasserie is. But I think the rest of the words you should know. They should be on your list. I'm doubting myself whether poivre is on there. That's pepper. Cool. But the rest, I believe, are on your list. So voilà. All right, let's look at exercice 2. Exercice 2, enfin, it says les categories. Choisis la bonne catégorie pour chaque produit de lexique. Choose the right category for each product from the lexicon, from the word bank. Ajoute l'article indéfini ou partitif, comme il convient. So going back to indefinite and partitive article, choose the correct article as you put it into the different places. So I'm going to do butter for you. Beurre is not a drink. It's not bread or dessert. It's not. Oh, yeah, it is a dairy product. Okay. So am I going to write just beurre? No, please do not. You want to also add an article. So some of you might be like, well, butter is not countable because I don't say one butter, two butters. You're correct. It is the partitive. So it's du, de la, or de l'apostrophe. And next you're probably thinking, oh, it ends in a naked E. This one is masculine in spite of ending in a naked E. D'accord? When you go to do pain de campagne, just as a little extra hint, you can say du pain de campagne, but remember that pain can mean loaf, so this is a country loaf, so you can say un pain de campagne as well. Bon, I don't think I see any others that should give you difficulty. I believe you knew tart from the junior high is pie, and yaourt, I'm sure you know. Bon, let's move on. All right, exercice 3, we're going to practice the conditionals. So it says la conjugaison des verbes au conditionnel, conjugation of verbs in the conditional. Quand tu rends un verbe au conditionnel, when you render a verb in the conditional or conjugate it, tu utilises un radical, you use a radical, that's another word for root. It says sometimes irregular, et une terminaison, and ending. Écris-les dans chaque partie. Write them in each part. So partie A is les radicaux, the roots. Écris le radical qui correspond à chaque expression anglaise. So write the radical that goes with it. So for would be, you may have to do some mental gymnastics here. Like, okay, wait, would be is être, and être was, you may have to even go back and look at your list. Être was sœur, or sœur, it's pronounced sœur, excuse me. So that's what you're going to do. And in fact, that's good for you to remind yourself of, oh, yeah, that's pouvoir, or that's être. Oh, yeah, that's pouvoir. Oh, yeah, that's fair. And then you can go back and look as you go along. Bon, les terminaisons, write the terminaison, the endings of the conditional. So you've got, for example, first person singular is the je form. That's AIS, and this should be easy. I hope you've tried to commit the song to memory. I'm going to sing it right now, just to put it in your ear one more time, and sing it yourself to put it in your muscle memory, s'il vous plaît. So it's AIS, AIS, ELLAIT, IONS, IEZ, AIEMT. Bon. So, exercice 4, les verbes au conditionnel. It says conjugate les verbes au conditionnel pour finir les phrases. Conjugate the verbs in the conditional to finish the phrases. This is basically what you have in your notes. You've got avoir here. And the English, would you happen to have some spare change? So you're going to ask, auriez-vous une petite pièce? I forget which class was making fun of me saying that. You know how to, if someone's mugging you in France, you know how to go to the movies, or you know how to invite them to the movies. Well, now you also know how to ask them for their money. Politely, though. More politely than they're asking it from you. Bon. Exercice 5. À la recherche, not that you would get mugged in France, guys. I should throw that in there. Like, you're safe so long as you are wise. Anywhere you go. That's for anywhere. Bon, exercice 5. À la recherche d'un resto. That means in the search of a restaurant. Marie-Pierre et Arnaud sont très polis. Marie-Pierre and Arnaud are very polite. Ils font une promenade ensemble en ville à la recherche d'un restaurant. They're taking a walk together in the city to look for a restaurant. Utilise les verbes dans le lexique pour finir leur conversation. Use the verbs in the lexicon to finish their conversations. Mais conjugue-les au conditionnel parce que c'est un couple très poli, but conjugate them in the conditional because it's a very polite couple. Bon. So it looks like there's three scenes. There's in front of the restaurant, in the restaurant, and at the table. So Marie-Pierre says first, je blank boire un verre dans ce restaurant-ci. So I might be thinking, oh, I want to drink a glass in this restaurant here. But it can't be vouloir because it's J apostrophe. So, I'm stuck. I could drink a glass. Also, it starts with a vowel. That's not going to work. I have is not like have to, but devoir is, but that doesn't work either. It looks like MA starting with a vowel, that will work. So if it's Marie-Pierre talking in the je form, we're going to use the root ME and then add A. So j'aimerais boire un verre dans ce restaurant-ci. I would like to have a drink, basically, drink a glass in this restaurant here. Arnaud says, nous blank demander s'il y a de la place ici. Qu'est-ce que tu penses? We blank ask if there's space here. What do you think? So this is where you might have to fill in some and be like, oh, wait, I need to go back and change it. Because could he say we could ask if there's space here? He could say we should ask. You can't use falloir, be necessary to, because that's only ever used with eels. So there's a bit of a hint. Would he say we would like to ask? I doubt it. That one doesn't seem like it would go very well. But in any case, you only use each of these once. Now, is there any vocab you don't know? Je vais vérifier means I'm going to check. La carte des vins is the wine list. Je prends du bœuf bourguignon. Beef bourguignon is a dish. Les côtes de Rhône is a type of wine. Essayer means to try. And I think you'll be good for that one. All right, exercice 6. Louis, petit et impoli. Louis, little and impolite. It's a play on words from the movie Despicable Me. They call it in French, moi moche et méchant, me ugly and mean. Anyways, Louis est jeune et ne comprend pas les règles de politesse. Louis is young and doesn't understand the rules of politeness. Sa mère le corrige très vite avec des façons plus polies de parler. His mother corrects him very quickly with the more polite way of speaking. Okay. So in number 1, Louis says, avez-vous une carte pour enfants? Do you have a menu for children? And the mother says, on dit, which means one says, not avez-vous une carte, but more politely, Auriez-vous une carte pour enfants? D'accord. Bon. All right. That is it. That's all I'm asking you. Ooh, excuse me. All I'm asking you to do before Monday and Tuesday when we meet. D'accord. So, merci beaucoup.